I'm Dr. Chris Errol, and this is my top 5 popular science book recommendation. I'm already breaking the rules, the top 5 starting at number 6, and it's Viruses by Dorothy Crawford. The reason it scores so highly is because it's so clearly written, so accessible. Not only that, but this updated version contains information about COVID-19, and the bit I found the most interesting was the chapter on how viruses contribute to the development of cancer. 5 is this brilliant book by Jonathan Kennedy called Pathogenesis, and I love these colours on the cover. It came out in 2023, so it's relatively new. It discusses the way that pandemics and epidemics throughout history altered the course of human civilization, sometimes determining who won the wars and who lost the wars. 4 is What is Life by the author Addy. There's a lot of books called What is Life, so make sure it's the one by this author because I think it's by far the best. If you're interested in the nature of life from a philosophical perspective, or maybe you're a physicist or a biologist or a chemist and you're interested in the origins of life, or just defining what life actually is, then this is the book for you, the book Inferior by Saini. This book discusses the issues with some of the experiments that demonstrated gender-based differences between the male and female brain. 2 for me is the book Guns, Germs and Steel by the author Jared Diamond. It came out around 30 years ago now, but the reason it's such a special book is it's written brilliantly, but it's a synthesis, it's a huge big idea to try and explain exactly why the modern world looks the way that it does. Number 1 is The Selfish Gene by Richard Dawkins. This is the 40th anniversary edition, which comes in this beautiful black cover. The reason that this scores so highly is because Richard Dawkins is really like the written word version of David Attenborough's nature documentary narration. He writes so beautifully about the beauty of the natural world, particularly in this book. And there's also a big idea behind it. And it's the concept of the selfish gene, which in short is the idea that we are constructed by our DNA. We are just survival machines which have the purpose to propagate DNA into the next generation. Now, it's an idea that I don't actually agree with anymore. But what I can say is the way that Dawkins married science and philosophy and its philosophical implications into this book served as encouragement to me to study biology, and it was a motivation for a very long time after reading the book. It's a very special book, and we are going to talk about the ideas in it in a lot more detail in a future video. Number 1